Everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
This is why I deadass don't do group trips. I don't do girls trips. Every time I travel, I always travel with one person. That's my best friend. Because why I just came back from Cabo and one of the girls did not bring no bread to the trip. So story time on why the fuck I will never do a girls trip again. So mind you, before I even booked the trip, my intuition told me not to go on the trip. Like I was the last person to book. I spoke to my mom. She told me to follow my gut. She told me not to book. But it was one of my homegirls' birthday and I never ever celebrated her birthday with her. So I was just like, I like traveling. Yeah, I'll pop out to the trip. The reason I wanted to go wasn't because of her though. It was because of the people she was inviting to the trip. So I was just like, if I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna go if she invites just her friends. I'm gonna invite somebody myself. And I did. I invited my man. My man, that's not my man, but he is my man, but that's a whole nother story for next time. And before y'all even say anything, I asked her first before we made the trip to go together because she knows him and we normally hang out together, so she was okay with it. Plus, it's also good to have a male figure around that you can trust because girls like to drink. And he looked out for us the whole trip. So fast forward to Thursday. Before we went on the trip, we left Friday morning at 5 a.m. We all went to my friend's birthday dinner. We're going to call her Keisha. Keisha had her birthday dinner the night before. She invited 2 other girls, and one of the girls was going on the trip with us. We're going to call the other girl Imani. We all ordering, having a good time. But like Imani vibe from like the very jump is throwing me off. Like she gives like pick me, yes man, I'm a fan type of vibe. You know, one of those girls out you can peep just follows you around because she just wants to be like accepted so bad. Yeah, she was one of those girls. But I'm like, not my friend, not my problem. So she can do whatever the hell she want to do. But one thing about it, I can read a person and I'm never wrong. Every person she brought around me, I told them exactly who they were. And before they even showed them who they was, I was right. But we ordering, we tasting food. I'm vibing with the girl that's sitting next to me. She didn't go on the trip. But when the bill came, the bill was like $798 or something like that. That's valid for 4 people. Especially since we went to a nice restaurant. Mind you, if you do the math, it was only $181 per person. My bad, this was the receipt. It was $724. So I put it on my card because like, I didn't really care. Everybody sent me their bread automatically. The other 2 girls sent me their bread. All of a sudden, her Cashapp is not working. Her Zelle is not working. Her Venmo is not working. Her PayPal is not working. Her Apple Pay is not working. Talking about, oh, it must be the service. How come everybody's service was great when they sent me my bread? Now it's your turn. Your service is bad. Come to find out, this girl shorted me $46. And I was definitely pissed about it because, girl, I don't even know you for you to be owing me bread. She was like, oh, did you pay yet or can I tap? Girl, obviously you saw me put my card down for the whole bill. That's why everybody sent me the bread. I told her I paid. She showed me she only had $135 in her bank account. Why do you only have $135 in your bank account? We leave tomorrow. So I'm like, maybe she gets paid tomorrow because it was Thursday and we left on a Friday. So she sent me the bread and I got the bread of $135 and she was just like, I owe you $46. So I'm like, okay, thinking she's going to pay me tomorrow because it's Friday. Yeah, I never got that bread. And once I peeped, that's all the money she had in her bank account. Oh, I was tight. Because she texted me silently, so nobody knew she shorted me the bread. I didn't even tell the birthday girl until like 2 days into the trip. Because I didn't want to embarrass her, feel me? So we booked 2 different packages. So they booked their own package and I booked my own package with my man. So our flights was 2 different flights, but we were like an hour away from each other. On the flight, I told this boy and I was just like, I promise you, she did not come to the trip with no bread. She shorted me $46. She only had $135 in her bank account. I don't know how much she gets paid tomorrow, but she's not giving me that bread back and I'm already tight. Might know, she's older than me and my homegirl Keisha. But I was like, I'm not going to let this ruin the trip. It's just $46. I'll swallow it. I'll ask her for the bread after the trip is done. We all land, we all Gucci, everything is good vibes. Like, I'm letting go of the bread, it's fine. But I already know, like, I don't like her personality and I don't like her aurora. Like, it's something about her is just, like, throwing me off. So now, we're out there for my homegirl birthday. I expect her to get wasted, drunk. I'm out there to take care of her. Bro, I was a mom. I packed everything you could think of. Vitamin C, Advil, Alka-Seltzer. I had Zyrtec. I had everything you can think of you would need for a hangover, for stomach problems, for everything. Gas X, I had it. And it came in handy because on the first day, we was wheeling my homegirl out in a wheelchair at 7 p.m. because she got wasted. I was the only person that wasn't really drunk, me and my man, because like I like to pay attention to things, and I'm happy I am like that because I had to pull my homegirl out the pool and be like, baby, let's go. We're going back to the hotel room because you're done. She was turning up, but she was turning up a little too much and people was recording, and you're not going to embarrass my friend. No. However, Both of them fried their phones. Keisha and Imani, they both fried their phones in the pool. You know why Imani also fried her phone in the pool? Because she also got wasted. But she was being like, she was just following every single thing Keisha did. If Keisha took 10 shots, Imani took 10 shots. If Keisha was dancing on a boy, she found the boyfriend to dance on. For some reason, if Keisha dropped her phone in the pool, Imani just threw her phone in the pool. This is what I mean, like she was a yes man. She was a pick-me. So we get to the hotel room, and I'm trying to ask the girl that she's rooming with what's their room number. She's too drunk to remember. And my homegirl, she was blacked out drunk. Like, she was done for. Like, she was on the bed. She was fried. And I'm, like, trying to take care of her. Like, I'm, like, you know, making sure I take off her makeup because the pool, like, fried her makeup. I'm taking off like her bikini top, changing her. I change her into one of my man shirts. We're like making sure she doesn't throw up. I'm giving her vitamin C. I'm giving her Alka-Seltzer water. And then when she did start throwing up, like we took her to the bathroom and my man took care of her the whole time. I even literally sat her up and blew dry her wig because her hair was soaked from the pool and it was so cold in our room. I didn't want her to get sick the next day and it threw us off the trip. So like I'm holding her and I'm blow drying her hair and everything. And her homegirl is just being mad loud. Imani's just being mad loud. Like she's screaming. She's like doing too much. She's like complaining about her phone being fried. I'm like, girl, my friend is drunk right now. Like, we'll deal with you later. You're good. I need to worry about her. And all she's talking about is, I need to text my man. I need to text my man. Y'all, she was talking about texting her man the whole time. How come your man didn't send you no bread for the trip? And here's T. She slept with somebody on the trip and had them give her $100. Girl, you sold yourself for $100? You slept with somebody for $100? Because that's what it's giving. Because how did the money even come to play? How did he even send you $100? Like, how did he know you were broke? So now I'm getting overwhelmed because my homegirl is like throwing up all over the room. Like, I'm trying to take care of her and this girl's just doing too much. So I'm like, all right, take me to you guys' room and we're going to walk to the room together and we're going to like grab some of her stuff so like I can tie her wig down and stuff like that. So she's just going to sleep in our room. And then when she wake up, she's Gucci because you seem well enough to just go to your room by yourself. You're not throwing up. You're good. So we walk to her room. This girl don't even know where her room is. So now I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, bro, like this is mad irresponsible. Like, what if me and my man decide to just leave the pool while you guys were having fun? How are y'all getting back to y'all room? Because this girl couldn't even walk. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to call front desk and I'm going to give them her first and last name because I know it. She didn't even know how to spell my homegirl first and last name. I was like, I'm going to give her the first and last name and I'm just going to figure out what the room number is. And I did. While I'm on the phone, I hang up the phone and I turn around and this girl is in the bathroom. Mind you know, my man is in the bathroom holding my homegirl's hair back while she's throwing up. This girl is in the bathroom with her bikini bottom off. Like, coochie out, butt out, everything. In front of my man, talking about like, oh, I gotta pee, I gotta pee. Girl, I don't care how drunk you are. If you're drunk enough to, if you're sober enough to walk around and you know you need to call your man, you know you need your Fendi shades, you know this, that, or third, you're well aware you need a charger, then you're well aware that you should not be pulling down your underwear in front of my man. Like, what? So now I'm livid. Like, I already don't like you. Now I really don't like you. So I walk in the bathroom. I told my man, like, let's get, you know, her out the bathroom. Like, I'm trying not to show how heated I was. And I was like, let her go pee. Once she finished using the bathroom, we went back in the bathroom. And I helped my homegirl go back on the toilet so she continued, like, throwing it all up. And I start crying because I'm so pissed. And this girl had left to go, you know, go back to her room or whatever the hell she was trying to do. I think she went to go get a charger. Not to mention, she took my charger with her, and I was the only person with an iPhone 15. Everybody else had the regular cord. I was the only one with a UBC cord. And I was the only one with all the information on my phone for my trip. And she took our key card, which would have been an extra $60 if it was lost. And she did lose our key card. So around 2 in the morning, my friend sober up. And we walked to her room because I wrote down their room number. And I'm like, oh, where's the key card? Where's my charger? She's like, oh, I didn't take it. Girl, yes, you did. And the reason why I know is because I'm mad prepared for, like, too prepared every time I go on vacation, especially if I'm going out the country. I unpack everything in the drawers. I take out the chargers. I plug one in one side of the bed and I plug the other in the other side of the bed. Before I even step outside, I unpack. So that's how I know you did take my charger because you were sitting right on the bedside where my charger was at. And I left my room with a charger there, and you left my room with my charger gone. So who took my charger? She's like, oh, I didn't take it. I didn't take your key card. Girl, yeah, I know where I put my stuff. I'm the only one sober. You think I'm gonna listen to a drunk person talking about you didn't take my stuff? So now I'm getting heated as hell because my phone is on 5%. And I told her that. Y'all, she's talking about, oh, can I please use your phone? I just want to text my man to tell him I'm okay. Like, please, please, please. Girl, I'm on 5%. I need my phone so I can book my cab back home to the airport when we're leaving by tomorrow, and I don't have a charger, and none of y'all have the same charger I need for my phone, and you're worried about texting your man to make sure that you're okay. So what happened after this girl lost my key card and my charger? I had to go pay for a new one. And I had to beg people for another charger. Like, I was walking around the resort at 2 a.m. begging anybody if they had a USB-C, if they had a USB-C. And I finally found 2 guys that would give me one. Like, I literally posted shout out to the guys who gave me a charger. Because if it wasn't for them, I would have been... Everything was closed. Like, there was no way I was going to get a charger. And I needed my phone by 7 a.m. that morning. So now fast forward to day 2. Yeah, all of that happened day 1. This is day 2 of what happened in Cabo. So I decided to be a good friend. I went to their room door to knock on the door to wake them up to make sure they still, they got breakfast or whatever the case may be. And we ended up finding them literally right before they was about to walk down some stairs. And I told them, like, y'all gotta go book a reservation time for, like, all the excursions you put. Like, even though you paid for it, you guys still have to go reserve a time for it. So we walked down together, and she wanted to go to this party boat that I booked for her, like, me and my man to go on, and the other girl, she booked her ticket by herself. But I was so drained for taking care of her the day before. I was just like, bro, I'm not going on this party boat. Like, I'll swallow the $200. I really don't care. I don't want to go on this party boat. Plus, you guys both don't have a fucking phone, and you want to leave the resort with no phone. Your other girl only got $9 to her name. And, like, who's going to take care of y'all? Because I'm not doing it today. And my man is not doing it today. Like, we're tired. So she's like, nah, like, I want to go. Like, it's my birthday. Like, I'm not trying to sit around here and do nothing. Da-da-da. And I'm letting her know, I'm like, you understand that I'm not coming with you. And it'll be really irresponsible for you to go off the resort with no phone and your homegirl only got $9, right? She's like, she don't care. She'll figure it out. She'll find her way back. So I'm like, you know what? This is my friend. Like, I don't like arguing. I'm like, this is your life. If you want to do it, go ahead. But my big thing is, like, how the fuck are you going to get back? If I book your Uber there, how are you going to get back? So I'm like, girl, do you even know the address to the resort? She said no. I'm like, I love my friend, but sometimes she be tweaking. Sometimes you can't really, like, argue with people. You just gotta go let them be. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll get you an Uber. Go ahead. It's your birthday. Go off, sis. Figure it out. And I just went and I just did what the hell I wanted to do. Like, I just went. I found my own group of people. I met this pretty girl right here. Like, this is all, like, a group of people that I met. And these people are so amazing. So, like, while they left, I didn't even know what time they got back. I don't even know if they got back. But, like, I know my friend, she went to, like, somebody in Mexico to go get her phone at least turned on. She paid, like, $100 for it. And she ended up getting her phone turned on. I said, babes, do not fry me. Because, like, what was I supposed to do? Wait in my room until you came back from God knows where to hang out with you? There's one thing about it, like, I'm that friend that I can't fake it, bro. Like, if I'm unhappy about something, I'm going to let you know. If I don't like somebody, I'm going to let you know. If you piss me off, I'm going to let you know. Like, if you think I'm going to sit here and be miserable, you're fried. We don't have to talk the whole trip. I'm going to have a grand time. I'm a great person. People love me. I'm going to make new friends. And I'm not saying this because I had nothing against my homegirl at all. Like, I love her for infinity into infinity. We both have 2 different personalities. Like, she's the wild card and I'm the mom, but it just tends to work. And we're the type of people that, like, yes, we have, like, disagreements, but we always seem to talk it out and work it out. And that's exactly what we did. So that night, after she texted me, I sent her a long paragraph because I was tight, bro. I was like, me and Sean wasted the whole night making sure you don't choke on your own vomit. I guess your birthday, bro, but since you've been here, you've been third wheeling the shit out of me. I've been making sure you've been good from the jump, and I'm not saying that like you owe me because I'm just a genuine friend. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm not the type of friend that's going to fake it with you. If I feel away, I'm going to tell you and stand on that, gang. Like, you was blacked out drunk, and I was crying because I was overwhelmed with all that you had going on yesterday. And yeah, I'm going to expose this her little stripper name. Nutella and pulled her panties down in front of my man. I ran on 2 hours of sleep and no food, no nothing. You was so busy worried about a boat, you didn't even book your excursions for the time tomorrow. Never in my life had I had so much problem in a fucking girl shit, bro. And she shorted me $46. Like, I didn't use your government. What you gonna do, fight me about it? I don't like you. I said it before, I'll say it again. I said it all trip. I don't like you. So the next day, my friend texted me. She was just like, you know what, girl? Me and you gonna talk about it in person because, like, the problem is clearly not between us. It's definitely a miscommunication between us. The only problem I have with is her bum ass friend. The girl she brought here with no money. The one who's a pick me, a follower. The one who pulled her panties down in front of my man. She's my problem. So the next day we had ATV riding. We went there. We got there together, whatever the case may be. And my friend pulled me aside. She spoke to me about it. And she was just like, you know what? Her frustration is not with me. She's just very frustrated because the girl came with no money. And she's been breaking bread on the girl since she got here. And it's her birthday trip. And, like, there's a lot of stuff that she wants to do with me and my boyfriend. Because, like, me and my boyfriend and her is, like, really good friends. But she doesn't want to tag her along and then spend the bread on her, too. But I was like, girl, you better than me because I would have had her ass bedbound. go on time out in the hotel room and think about what the you did. You coming out to Mexico with no bread. But I guess she was just so concerned about, like, you know, her friend, like, being upset with her. And I guess I understand that because, like, at the end of you sleeping in a room with her, this, that, third. But as we're talking, her friend comes up to me. She was like, girl, what's the problem you have with me? The reason why she came up to me so hostile is because me and my friend was talking about the situation with her, like, texting. And the girl, I guess, went through my friend's phone while my friend was in the shower because she asked my friend if she can, you know, text her man on her phone. She read all of our messages of me talking about her. Girl, I don't give a I'll tell you that shit to your face. And I did. I said, you're mad immature. You came out here with no money. You put your panties down in front of my man. You're a pick-me. You're sloppy drunk. You have no mind of your own. And you're fucking 24. What are you talking about? Like, that's why I'm tight. That's my problem with you. You lost my key card. You lost my charger. Do I need to continue? And she still wasn't getting it. Now it's time for us to go. And she was just like, oh, we'll talk about it when we, like, come back. I'm like, girl, I don't got nothing to say to you. Then she said some slick. My man heard. And she was just like, you know what, Khalid, don't leave it alone. Because, like, I was doing good, but she was fucking frying me. You think I'm gonna argue with a bum? Go get your money up. Leave me alone. Because I came with $2,000 in cash and 5 bands in my bank account. You think I care? I never cared. I can extend my trip if I want to for another 2 days. Okay? Go worry about how you're getting back home after the trip. Who's picking you up from the airport? So we're doing our ATV riding, whatever the case may be. We had a great time. Now it's time for us to, like, head back to the hotel. And it's like, I'm trying not to avoid my homegirl, but it's not because I'm avoiding her. It's because I don't want nothing to do with her clown ass friend, bro. Because I know, like, she's just gonna piss me off. Like, her whole energy is gonna piss me the fuck off. So I'm like, we just gonna call it quits. We're gonna separate or whatever the case may be. But I continue texting my homegirl, and I told her, like, it's really her. So I was just like, it's the $46. It's the immaturity. It's wanting to text her man knowing my phone was on 5%. Why the fuck would I use my last bit of battery on your man? Then he blowing on my phone and my man phone, her pulling her underwear down in front of my man, losing her key card, not having fun. That's too much. Her whole aura just pisses me off. She just blows my mood. Like I said, you're better than me. I was leaving in the hotel room if I didn't spend all this money to be limited out of here. Like, I didn't come to this hotel to be limited because somebody didn't have money. Because I've been having mad fun since I've been here. Yes, me and you had a little bit of confusion, but that had nothing to do with me and you. It had everything to do with your homegirl. Cause like I said, me and my homegirl, we talk it out. We locked in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell her how it is and what's up. And I knew she read our text messages, and that's exactly why I sent that shit again. Your homegirl's the problem, not you. Tell her. And I said, I was like, I don't like her, and she can read it. She could read this again. Since you want to go through people's phones and shit like that. So day 4 of Cabo, this is our last day, and I'm like trying to convince my homegirl to just leave that girl in the room. Like, come jet skiing with us, come to dinner with us. You know what I mean? Like, she'll be fine by herself for a couple hours. Like, go find some new friends. It's not that deep. You want to be broke and be on the resort? Go ahead. They got free food. It's all inclusive. They got free drinks. She will be okay. But my friend is just, like, so big on, like, she doesn't want to, you know, leave her by herself. And I'm trying to tell a girl, misery loves company. Like, why? If she was a real friend, she would have told you, go have fun. Go have your birthday dinner. I don't have fun. I'm going to stay here. That's what I'm
Nah, I get it. If it's all inclusive, the girl came broke because she didn't have any extra. So if it's all inclusive, she was supposed to be drunk and eat and do all that and have fun with her friends on a resort. She just didn't expect. She's too young to understand that you gotta have money to go do stuff outside of the resort. She's too young to understand that.
saying. Like, she wasn't a real friend for not communicating. She didn't have no money with you. Like, me and my best friend, I make way more money than her. And I'm not saying that to flex or anything, but it's like our version of half and half. I would never tell her, like, oh, the hotel is $2,000. You put $1,000, I put $1,000. Because that's not half and half, knowing how much money we both make. If I make a certain amount and she only makes a certain amount, then I'm going to put down 1,200 and she's going to put down 800, if you know what I mean. That's 50-50. You know what I mean? But that's we communicate with each other. Stop bringing random shits on these trips out the country, out the state, whatever the case may be. And you barely know these bitches. You need to know their occupation. You need to know what their bank accounts be looking like. Like, I knew this girl was a bum from dinner when she shorted me my money. Like, there's certain things you need to know about people before you take them out the country. Y'all be so, like, I feel like people be so quick to want to show off that they're outside with a big group. Big group starts problems.
She said she a bum. Nigga, y'all is 21, 22 years old, nigga. Be 34, 40, 50 years old. Then you be like a bum. Like, when you 21, like, what the fuck? You can't be a bum. Like a bum? Bro, you haven't even lived life yet. Sometimes, you know what? when I was 18, 19, it was 5 of us. We drove to South Padre Island, and on spring break, we drove all out there. We probably had maybe like $300-400 between all of us together.
The more people you have around you, the more things you gotta worry about, and people don't understand that. I'd rather have one solid friend than a whole bunch of snakes around me, bro. And I peep so fast, like, you cannot do no grimy to me because I pay attention to a lot of shit. Everybody be like, Kalia, why you so serious? Why you look mean? I promise you, nobody ever fucks around with me. Nobody plays with me because I pay attention, and I'm gonna figure that shit out before you even try to play it. Baby, I invented the game. You can't play the game. I made it. But I had a great time in Cabo because me and my man did everything I wanted to do. All I'm trying to say is less friends, less problems. That's why I deadass don't do group trips. I don't do girls trips. Every time I travel, I always travel with one person.
First off, let's get this clear. I am the birthday girl. I am not the girl who did not have no funds. I'm the home girl in this video. It was my birthday. It was my birthday trip. I invited her, Kalia, and I invited some other girl. And when the trip came, the other girl did not have no funds, which a girl I'm cool with. And it was like I was paying for most of the stuff, which I didn't have a problem with at first. But then it was like, okay, like, you understand? But it's like, ladies, like, if you do not have no funds, just don't go on a trip. Like, and I'm not saying nothing to bash the girl I went with, but it's like I would never do another girl's trip because of like this whole situation. It was like Kalia was mad, everyone was upset. It was like it was too much going on, y'all. This was my first girl trip, and I'm happy I experienced this because I know what to do, what not to do next time, y'all. It was crazy. It was experience, y'all. I got drunk. It was because I'm honestly like, it's my birthday. I shouldn't be paying for barely anything. You feel me? Like, I should be able to relax and get drunk and relax and I had to worry. But it was like I was like the mom. I feel like a mom on the trip. Like, I feel like a mom. Once after I got sober, I felt like the mom, and it was like, oh my god, because it's just like, what if I didn't have money? Like, it was just the whole principle, and it was like, this was my first girl trip, so it was like, I wasn't taking it so serious. I was like, okay, it's cool, I could pay, but it's like, damn, I'm supposed to be like really living my life, and it's like I just felt stuck, y'all. And me personally, like, I'm the type of girl that even though the girl I came with did not have money, I didn't want to leave her in the room. I didn't want to do nothing that I wouldn't want done to myself. You understand? So I kind of understood that she didn't have money. Okay, cool, but I didn't want to leave her in the room and not, keep her separated because she didn't have money. So I decided to stay with her. And that's when Kalia was like, oh, girl, let's go. Just come out. I'm like, girl, I can't do that. Like, I just don't have the heart to even do that to people. Because I know if it was... So it was like, I didn't want to leave her in the room. But it was my birthday. I wanted to have fun, but I don't want to leave her out and not do things without her. Because it's like she had no phone. It was just a lot going on. And I was like, damn. Like, Kalia was like, girl, let's go. I was like, no, bro. Like, I feel bad. Like, I honestly felt bad. But it's like, I want to go. I want to have fun. Like, I want to get lit. Y'all, this experience taught me a lot. Like,
so part 2 on why the fuck I would never go on another girls trip. If y'all haven't seen part 1, y'all gotta.
Y'all listen, we're both traumatized, gang. We're both traumatized. Listen, this is why I always go on trips with niggas. This is why I always take men on a trip instead of girls, because it's like girls always start arguing. They get confusion. They get too much going on. This one is always arguments. Yeah, this is my first experience, and I thought I wasn't even gonna have one of these, but this is my first time having an experience like this, and now I'm gonna live it. My damn phone broke on this trip. Had to get it fixed. I was drunk on the first night. Still got toe up. Had my on. Listen. Next time, I'm going on a girl trip with one person. Or 0. Because I don't even think I might do this again. It's too much. It was too much. Too much on my side.
Hey, what to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. And I just want to say, this is how I know y'all really didn't have the money that y'all talk about y'all had. Y'all really didn't have the money that y'all talk about y'all had. Oh, I was balling. Nigga, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You wasn't balling. Because if you did, your friend The person that came on the trip with you, she could have did something. Hey, you don't gotta do everything. You don't gotta do everything, but you gonna have fun. Am I lying? Am I lying? Bro, tell me if I'm lying. Hey, you telling me you gonna I'm balling. I got 3,000, 4,000, I got 5 in the bank, and you brought this broke just on the trip with me, and you can't, and she can't pay for her own stuff, but I'm gonna leave her at the hotel, and I'm gonna do what? Nigga, excursion is only $60. Excursion is only $60. What are we talking about? You got thousands of dollars, but the excursion is only $60. Now I ain't saying you gotta buy a steak or nothing, but you can buy her some chicken Alfredo, which is only $35. I know that may seem like a lot. Yeah, that may seem like a lot. 35, nigga, but if you got thousands of dollars, but you balling, don't I mean I ain't saying you gotta buy everything, but she can eat for free at the it's an all inclusive. She can eat for free at the thing. But hey, nah, don't I'm not finna leave you here I'm not finna leave you here. But yeah, as far as where we eat, you gotta eat for free. But if we go do something, I want you to be with us. That's a non-negotiable. You just with us. But and then if you want to eat for free, I'll go eat with you. I'm not gonna eat it, but I might, you know. Man, see, these people don't know how to be friends. They either lying or they just everybody too rich, nigga. Everybody too rich, or they really don't have the money that they really think they have. They could be lying.